how we got a perfect trade on the market today and how we knew exactly how to trade it. So we will go through everything we posted in the Discord so you can see exactly what we were looking at. So what you can see over here is at 9:26 market time, we posted a QQQ range. Again, if you're on the photos, we'll show you that was 490.55 to 495.24. So this is normally where you expect a range to fill. We will go over this in a sec, but on QQQs, you can see that's a $5 range. Now, a $5 move on a QQQs is quite large, so expecting that whole move may be unlikely. So what we tend to do, if the range is large like it was today, you look at the golden pocket, which is these two fibs, the lower two fibs. So that is your golden pocket. This is where we would expect it to fill to, and you can normally get a nice bounce trade off of those levels. So we provided that on Qs, and then going over to SPY, again we have the ranges provided here. So you expect again this to fill. We have two on SPY, so the way you trade it is you expect this one to fill no matter what, and then if you break down, you come back, you retest this level as a resistance, and then you can trade that down to try and fill that second range. Again, you can kind of just see all of this is playing out really nice. Again, if you missed first entry, or again, as you can kind of see in here, that's your re-entry to try and trade to the downside. I did just want to cover that. I don't know actually then if I covered, so I covered it here. So again, looking for that golden kind of pocket fill on Qs, and that's just because again the range is big. Didn't post it all actually pre-market there. I think it would have been on this Discord. Again, we have all these Discords in the description if you want to join. We have my personal one, and then this is one I'm partnered with over here. But yeah, bouncing off the golden pocket again. Oh yeah, here we go. QQQ's range is large, may not fill. Golden pocket would be main target. And again, we provided you the golden pocket, and again, that's off early as post. So we provided all this for you. And again, you can see exactly how it traded out. SPY opened up here. We ran down. We filled this first range completely. First trade done. You go down here. We didn't completely fill the range. You still have some unfilled range here. So what do? You trade up your golden pocket. That can be that nice entry to trade back down and complete that range. So that was a perfect trade opportunity. That is the main. That is like the, what we would say is kind of like the 80% setup. You're going to win 80% of the time you take that setup. Then where we have high risk plays, but they're still optimal, is the fib extensions. Again, that's why in the Discord we point out these extensions because they are kind of high probability plays. We look to trade the bounce, and these are normally directional trades as well. So if we did it, for example, break down here, retest it as a resistance, and then that can be your trade to kind of go down to the next fib. In this case, obviously, we're holding them, so they only bounce plays only, no continuation plays. But you'll see, again, all these kind of fibs working out really nice. You come back, you retest the high of range. Here you retest your VWAP and low of range to kind of, again, just give you confirmation to that we are going to go down lower. Again, you're going to see these ranges play nice and nice. Again, they kind of to the penny retest. These are really good to use as a retest, the high and low of these ranges. You can use them as basically news fibs where we use 100 and 0 line on news plays. But overall, again, great play. We kind of predicted that whole move down to kind of fill all there. So over a $3 move basically called over on SPY. Now going over to Qs again, we opened here. This is our range. You can see down here, kind of this from the 23 fib downwards. This range is kind of unfilled, and you kind of saw that did the same sort of thing on SPY. So that's how you can kind of tell if a range is going to fully fill anyway. Is a lot of times it kind of gets stuck at that kind of in that last kind of 20% of that fib range. It just struggles to fill. You get that time and time again, and that's why again we take profits on the way down. But again, that's why we did say you look to take profits on the golden pocket here, and you can look for the bounce play, because again, when the fib ranges are large or the ranges are large, it's going to be hard to drag it all the way down, especially in one small move, or one quick move. So we get that golden pocket, you look for that bounce opportunity. Where do you come back into? VWAP. That then comes and breaks you down further. And overall, again, that would be your nice re-entry if you wanted to look short for the bottom of the range, just because, again, you're testing the range high. In this case, again, we don't go all the way down. But again, you're locking profits into the golden pocket, you'll be fine, or you're locking in profits at the VWAP. Either would have made sense, or even the moving average catch-up. Anyway, through here, though, there really should be no trade today where you would have lost money across either of these from how we trade. And again, if you're in the Discord, you know a bit better how we trade. But overall, there should have been no losing trades. Anything that we look to retest, we would have retested and worked. So again, golden pocket / area high, that retest worked. Bounce off area low, your bounce. The only one you may have lost on is sometimes we try and take the bounces on these plays, but today we didn't do it because again we have 2 ranges, so it's not as high probability. In a case like this, we can trade that bottom low, and that's just because we have no ranges going further, so that bounce makes sense. But if you get confused and you traded that one, there's potential to lose money, but again, that's why we didn't call that in the Discord, because it's not a trade we would take. But as we can kind of see, any of these retests are kind of working really nice. So really, no matter how you played it, it should have been a nice trading opportunity and a good trading day overall. So I hope today was helpful. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.